Welcome to Schein Chats. I'm Willem Kortland, Vice President of Marketing Europe. Today I'm thrilled to be alongside Martin Frontull, Vice President of Special Markets, Global Director of Key Accounts at Ivoclar. Martin, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Willem. I'm glad to be here today.
Me too. As you are well aware, sustainability has taken center stage in recent years, gaining immense importance in our society. I'm really interested, and I'm sure our viewers are too, on the crucial role played by companies to improve their supply chain and implement sustainable practices. Martin, what steps can a company take to improve their sustainability efforts and reduce their carbon footprint?
Yeah, Willem, first of all, thank you for having us today. It's great to have that conversation today with you. Well, we here at Ivoclar, we are definitely not perfect, right? We are trying to improve, we are trying to change and to learn and to listen to what we can do different. I think changes can be made here on every level of the company's operation or the company's product life cycle. But it all starts with the mindset. In my eyes, it starts with the mindset of ourselves and of our teams. So if we look into the production process of our products, basically, there are our suppliers, there is the production, and then in the end, there is the product. And on all of those three steps, there is a big impact what things can change, right? So let me just take maybe the suppliers, right? We are trying to build relationship with local suppliers for our raw materials. We are trying to create awareness with our suppliers for the topic of environment and their environment footprint. We try to route optimization of transport and switch from air to ship. And of course, we try to follow all the ISO standards and so on. That's on the supplier side. When I look into the next step, that's the production. And I think, William, that's the most important thing, right? Because we want to produce the product so that you at Henry Schein can also then deliver those products into the market. What we see here is that as a manufacturer of ceramics, filling materials, or zirconia, we need a lot of energy, and we are burning a lot of energy and water, right? So we are proud that now our production plants all around the world are equipped with solar panels, and we have, I think, 10,000 square meter of solar panels all around the world now. And we also were able to reduce the water consumption per head by 50% in the last, I think, 7 or 8 years. So we did a lot. Well, and then comes the product. Yeah, on the product, there's also a lot what we can do, of course.
Understood. Well, thank you. I think that's a very important insight you've just been given. And it looks like that manufacturers of dental products can do a lot to reduce carbon footprint. Do you have any idea how you can measure the effect of these sustainability efforts and how long it will take to see improvements?
Yes, we started to measure it. That was something that we started a couple of years ago, because we said this is core of what we do, right? Because we aim to make natural teeth, and therefore we also want to give something back to the environment. So when we look into the products, for example, we try to use energy and resource saving materials. We try to use recyclable materials. We try to use materials that are made of renewable resources. So that really, if we started to measure that, where can we change things that already changed the mindset within our team and and also our customers. I can give you a good example. For example, after using our products, right? Just take our blocks as an example. There is also the possibility to recycle them again, right? And in France, for example, we did a project just recently. We called it Operation Recycling. I don't know, maybe you were part of that project with your team. And the goal was really to recycle the connection elements of the blocks. And I can just tell you that was interesting for our team, and it was also interesting for our customers that we start those projects in the market field. Yeah.
Fantastic! It's really good to hear that there are so many thoughts behind your production process and from supply chain to the end product, and even after it's used by dentists. So that's very good news. Do you also believe that companies can empower their employees to make eco-friendly decisions? Do you have any experience with that?
Um, I would say so. Yes, and I think this is crucial. I think it starts with a regular communication to our employees. We need to tell them what we changed, what we do, and did we do any improvements or not. I think that's number one. What we did, for example, and it goes back to that mental thing, right? We changed our beverage cups. We had cans and plastic bottles, and we get rid of them, and we have glass bottles, and you can fill it up with filling stations in our building everywhere. And every day when you do this is a mental thing. You see, oh, that's something, and that makes an impact. For example, recently we opened up our new parking garage here in Liechtenstein, and we also offer employees our electrical charging there, and they like it. Me, I'm driving an electric car too, so it's great to charge your car here. And what we also do, we are here in the middle of the mountains in Liechtenstein, right? So we have a lot of mountains, and therefore we also do biking incentives. So when employees come to work with their bike, they get incentive, because that is also helping out things. Those are, in my eyes, basic things, right? Waste separating, reducing waste in general. Those are the things what we can do daily, and that is to empower our employees.
Fantastic. Well, that's really good. That's really good because in the end of the day, of course, you need. It's not just about the company's production, but you need also to have that engagement from your staff, your team members. So it's great to hear that is happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
So um, when we look to our market, to our customers, we see younger generations of dentists coming to market, and I think they are really valuing sustainability much higher than previous generations. How do you think that behavior change will impact our industry going forward?
I can tell you this is changing a lot, because we see increasing demand for sustainable products and services that we offer to dentists, dental technicians, and dental professionals. So it's customers are telling us this primary package is not sustainable, and then it's not a good customer experience. And in the end, what we want is a great customer experience. So we need to change it. Or things like, if we do customer events, customers are asking us, okay, what is your environmental project behind there, or your sustainability idea behind there? One story that is in my mind. We are doing summer schools all around our academies in the world. And those young students who attend our summer school, you cannot imagine how many times the topic of sustainability is a topic in with those new generations. So it's a hot topic here for those young people.
Sounds very good. Thank you, Martin, for those insights in what you're doing there. So, final question I have is: how do you think that suppliers, manufacturers, and distributors in the industry can work together to reach sustainability goals?
Well, I think, well, we can do some things on our end side, right? You can do some things on your end side. I think the goal should be that we try to do things together to increase the impact, right? To increase the impact on the dental market. We, for example, on our end side, we have planted over 6,000 trees, the Ivoclar trees, we call them, in Brazil. And at IDS, for example, when we celebrated the anniversary of Henry Schein, 90 years, and Ivoclar, 100 years, we thought, okay, let's do this together. Let's plant a couple trees together, and this is our joint common message into the dental world, that we partner here together. I think that is what we should do as a starting point, and maybe in future even more things.
Fantastic. Yeah, and I think that also comes very ties into our Practice Green initiative that we have within Henry Schein to create and help our customers to really realize how to go and make a green practice. So thank you for that. And Martin, this was really great. I really want to thank you for joining us. I think we both agree that there is a need to bring more sustainable products and solutions into the supply chain That is what our customers expect, and I hope that going forward, Henry Schein and its industry partners, and in your case, Ivoclar, can make the world a better place and support our dentists in that going green goal that they all have. So thank you, Martin.
Thank you very much. We hope to too. Have a good one. Bye bye, Willem.